Welcome to all my new subscribers, my oldies, my newbies, my lovies, y'all all my peoples. Okay, don't be getting mad if we don't be agreeing on things. It's all good because I ain't here to agree. Y'all already know that. So I'm sure y'all been watching the goings ons and listening to the bullshit. When, if no accountability was a person, woo, it would be Tracy and her friends. Tracy and her friends. Oh my goodness. But y'all, okay, so I put up a post on my community board. It's some man, because remember I told y'all I thought Rob was from the Israelite community. So I don't know if they're Israelites, but they're some religious type sector. And so what the guy was saying was this happened to Rob because Rob said F God. Okay. What's up, Taylor May? Boo, good morning. How are you? Yeah, so Rob has said F God. So the dude was like, yeah, and God came back and took him down with two demon dogs from hell, Tracy and MU. Y'all, when I tell you, you got to go watch the video. The way he breaks it down, it's unfortunate, but what happened to Rob needed to happen to Rob. Not on Tracy's part. Let's remove her from this part of the discussion. But this dude was completely and totally out of control. What's really messed up though is that people act like they didn't know that. He showed everybody exactly who he was. Morning, Tanya Boo. Welcome. Yes, he showed everybody who he was. Nobody should have been surprised. We all knew. If you watched him for 3 minutes, it was clear who he was. It was clear he didn't like her. But what was really wild, somebody was like, well, now they're going to be love after lockup because she going to be there for her man this whole time. She's going to ride for him or whatever. He don't want her. He never wanted her. Jay Wilson was like, yeah. I'm sorry. Jade was like, he turned his back on her. Hello, he was never seeing her. He was never looking at her. He never liked her like that. The whole shit was disrespectful before she even met up with him. What did y'all expect to be different? It's just disturbing to me that so many adults don't get it. Like, it was dangerous. Like, people really think this shit is funny. It's a joke. They was like, see, his persona got the best of him. That wasn't his persona. That's who the hell he was. Hey, William. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, that's who he was. He was showing you exactly who he was, the same way Tracy shows everybody exactly who she is. Because I was somewhat appalled this morning, but I fell asleep. I have just woke up for a minute. But basically, so somebody was in her chat and she was like, ain't nobody sent me no $400. Ain't nobody sent me $400. And it was like, somebody was like, I sent you 125. And she was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Under what name? And I wanted to write, you ungrateful bitch. You ungrateful bitch. You ought to be hitting goddamn returned on a lot of them cash apps because those people sent you them cash apps under false pretenses and you didn't give a shit. Y'all are happy to accept shit from people, but when they ask you a question, you cuss their asses out. You don't want to give people credit. They didn't have to help you. That wasn't their obligation. Good morning, Ms. Lewis. How you doing, Bill? That wasn't their obligation. That wasn't their job. And she was like, I had money. We had money. If y'all had money, why the fuck did he spend $50 on gas money? MU gave y'all $100. He spent 50 on gas. If y'all had money, why did that happen? Like, people be double talking. You got to pay attention. It's disgusting. And I feel bad. And imagine him. What up, Shakia? Hey, Humble J. Now put yourself in his place. This is the funny shit, though. This is what Negroes get for talking too fucking much. He got the Kevin Samuels, Tommy Sotomayor treatment, okay? Because at the end of the day, you talked all that shit about this chick. She's ugly, she's this, she's that. You said all that shit before you got there, too. Don't think we don't know. But now, you locked the fuck up, might not get out for the next 10 years, and that's the last piece of pussy you saw. Poor you. Could you imagine? And then that whole HIV thing, and he was saying that she gave this to him and all of that, and you still act like y'all was in love. And I really thought that this was gonna be And I don't remember whose comment I read this morning, but they said the sad thing is if he wasn't in jail, she would still be there sitting right with him. Exactly. See, y'all can't keep co-signing bullshit. Like, at some point, you gotta hold your girl accountable. Have some real conversations, and then people kill me. Like, all this foul shit be going and playing out right in front on YouTube, right? And the niggas will come talk about some behind the scene discussion. But you in front of the scene playing your fucking self. No, we want to have an outright upfront discussion, okay? We should all hear about it. They like the people on Facebook. They be in love. They posting on your stream on the stream all fucking day, every day. Then all of a sudden they just gone. And then when somebody asks them what happened, it's mind your business. Nah, bitch. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Now, oh no, behind the scenes. You should talk to this person behind the scenes, but all of this shit is going on out here on Front Street. This was just crazy. This is crazy. I know. Cause now Rob, all the liquor and all the drugs, all that shit don't wear off right now. Like you for real. He like Young Thugger and shit. He pressed like a motherfucker. The bad decisions you made to show off for YouTube. Hey, Mr. Living, what it do, boo? Yes. Nothing, Miss J. I'm just saying how it's just, like, imagine Rob waking up this morning in jail and the last piece of puss he was with was Tracy after you done dogged her out. I said he got the Kevin Samuels, Tommy Sotomayor treatment. You know that karma thing is real. When they say shut your mouth, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. It's gonna come back to you. Cause you dogging her, talking all this shit. And then people was like, they planned it. What's wrong with grown women? If you are planned for a nigga to verbally abuse you, what's wrong with you? See, so either way, like people trying to excuse it, like it was a plot, it was a scheme. So you mean to tell me that y'all support women in verbal abuse? Because this is abuse. This is about domestic violence at the end of the day. Okay, no, this is just YouTube. No, this is not a scripted TV program. Okay, this was her putting this shit out here. There was no disclaimers. There was no, this is a skit. If this should trigger you. Nah, there was none of that because this shit was real. Then that gun situation. And then every time I listen to somebody's lives, the shit is hilarious because I find out something else that I did not know about. You know what I mean? Like, somebody said that he forced her to drink his, you know what? Excuse me? What? What else did I heard a few things. It's just mind blowing, like that a grown ass person and y'all out here putting this shit out here on the internet. It shouldn't even be on YouTube. I'm sure it's some violations of some damn guidelines somewhere. You know, but I see she got what she wanted, was like Illuminati and shit, because think about it, y'all. I was looking at the numbers and she got on one video, she got about 11,000 views. So you sold your soul and you sold your ass for them to take 55% of your shit. And then the other thing, she wasn't listening to what the fuck the people were saying, because somebody said they sent her, I think they said, we sent you 125 on the super chat. And she's thinking of Cash App. No, bitch, your super chat was lit like a motherfucker. People sent you super chats too. Like I said, my nosy ass was over there looking. I was all counting this shit. I said, whoa. They coming off over there, okay? But it's wild because I said, well, damn, Sacramento is only 5 streets, because how did they locate the hotel so quickly and efficiently, right? Because somebody had to know where you are and what you know what I'm saying? Your exact location. You told them because you was playing big bad bitch ass online, but you was scared. And we know you was scared because we could see it in your face. But you playing along, so you know it was like an in between. It was like a roll of the dice. But then everybody calling Rob a snitch, talking about he said, "Oh, that's your name." But meanwhile, niggas got the police at his door. Who snitched? Who was calling down to the police station? Like, apply that shit to yourselves too. I ain't mad, but understand what a fucking snitch is, okay? Y'all so quick to label people that bullshit. And when shit happens to your loved ones and then nobody say nothing, you be begging for somebody to snitch. When your ass get hit, when y'all seen that gun and got scared for her, what did y'all do? You snitched, right? Apply that shit to yourselves. It's a bunch of fucking hypocrites out here who can only see it for other people and never they self. See that shit in you too. Keep it real. It can't be just because you like a bitch. Oh, it's not like her. It's okay. Nah. If it ain't okay, then it ain't okay. It ain't okay for you. It ain't okay for me. It ain't motherfucking okay. I ain't mad. I told you I don't snitch. I tell. I don't give a fuck. I tell. Right. So, but I don't be on no bullshit either. I don't come out looking for trouble. I don't put myself in bad situations. Who was I listening to? Was it Lemon this morning? When he said, "Good morning, Miss Mamas. How you doing?" Like she was like, "No, we fall asleep on the phone together." That's all eighth grade. All that shit is eighth grade, man. So when you hand clapping and applauding that shit, and you following a person who believes and does all this foul shit, no regard for nobody, no respect, no love, no self-love, no love for you. They tell you they don't love you. What's wrong with you? You gotta ask yourselves. We've all been in that situation, whether it be with a man who treating you bad, whether it's with your children who don't give a fuck about you, your family members don't care, and you running some shit down. And it ain't no love. What's wrong with you? You gotta ask yourselves. Oh, 5'8", please. Everybody know it's a game for her. Period. It. Please. I told y'all she don't give a fuck about nobody. We know how she get down from the beginning. She flip flop. She's on the gymnastics team as well. She's on the Olympic gym team, gymnastic team. All of them though. Everybody. That's the thing. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, where's the independence? These are grown women. These are old, tired ass women too. We ain't talking 22. Grown women showing off for other people, talking about friends and continuously talking shit about each other. As soon as they became friends, you already know this shit is over. We basically be sitting around. Okay, I'm gonna give it 3 days, 4 days. Hey, Bird, what it do, boo? Yeah, it's crazy. But just the ungratefulness of it all. She was like, "You didn't give me this. Blah, blah, blah. Where? Under what name? Under what name? You ought to just be saying thank you." Ronnie Q worried about getting a receipt instead of domestic violence. I don't even know what's going on with that. A receipt for what? Oh, but no, Ronnie Q, I think, was the person who had the receipt that they was laughing in the background, allegedly. If that's what you're talking about, I think I saw that. It was all a bunch of bullshit. We all had the receipts because they played it out right in front of us. They didn't have, no self-respect for yourself as a grown-ass, old-ass woman. And then, see, my man, any dude I'm with, even if I'm with a reckless mofo for 5 minutes, I got to get out, till I get where I'm going. You're supposed to speak life into people. Positivity, but when you don't have it to give, I told y'all, she got with him because he was a mirror image of her. That is why the people, it's so easy for them to see in him what they don't see in her. They laughing about him being a drunk. Wasn't she a drunk too? Hello? I mean, they laughing about the horseradish sauce, right? When he told her he would punch her in her throat if she ate all the horseradish sauce. But y'all know she greedy, because when she went out with Sean, she was eating up all his damn rice too. But she, have your own. Have your own. And that's why I said when she took her ass out there, why she ain't had no rental car. Driving his car, none of that shit wouldn't have been an option for me, because I would have been able to bounce when I wanted to, because I got a car. Independent women do that shit. But no, you niggas are sitting back on the internet and sending her money for what? For what? So now she gonna need some of that money probably to bond this nigga out or whatever, if he even got an option of getting out today. You out there with a felon with a gun, with bullets in that motherfucker. You've seen him flash this gun online and you took your ass out there anyway, and then the people around you hand clapped and supported that bullshit. Morning, Kayla, beauty. Oh, he called me blue. Hello, handsome. How are our plants doing? Yes. Have you been, I'm sure you've been seeing this bullshit, K-Love. It's crazy. Crazy. But then, no responsibility on her at all. Gotta blow. Okay, blow starting the vehicle. Hello. But they dragging him for that. But how many DUIs does Tracy have? Hello. That's what I'm saying. You can't embarrass and shame one person and not the other when they the same person. That's just all I'm saying. It's the same person. And y'all praising and like, oh, she's so wonderful and she's so great and she's this and she's that. If y'all love that girl, hold her accountable because something bad could have happened to her. Do y'all realize she's lucky that she's alive sitting there? Huh? That she didn't get picked up by the black van? Right. Playing dangerous games. You in a hotel room with liquor or the crazy motherfucker with a gun. And it's everybody else's fault. It's crazy to me that they want to make her a victim. Exactly. She knew who she was when she went out there. Yeah, they were supporting that bullshit. And they were still supporting that bullshit. She got mad at one lady because one lady was saying, take a cab to another town. And I guess the lady was like, I'll fly you out of there because they was concerned for her safety. She didn't even get that. You can't be concerned for motherfuckers who ain't concerned for themselves, period. No matter how hard you try. It's just what it is. If they don't love themselves, they don't love you. They don't care. She thought this was all cool. This is, you got to put yourself in the mind of a 16, 17-year-old with this dude too on bullshit. They trying to save face because they helped her cheer on a madness. Ain't no saving face at all. Definitely one and the same. Oh, hell yeah. Standing by to support him. Yes. I don't follow that bullshit. I just caught on it. I know, I watch them depending on what's going on, but this is disgusting. You had too many grown-ass women. But see, this is the thing. I said from day one, a lot of these people are abused, damaged, and hurt, and unhealed. Hello? A lot of motherfuckers need to heal because if you told that girl that it was okay to go out there to see an abusive man who you know is crazy, who you know is an alcoholic, who you know will beat her ass, and then they was like, oh, she got hands. She got hands. Did you see how big that dude was? But oh, hell no. Before I go, let me just say this. I got to go to work. I'm filling in today. So I took my ass over to MU's for a second. I'm going to go back and find a minute mark. But I want y'all, because I was wondering the same thing. How did they get the video footage, right? And y'all know she be stuttering and stumbling shit, right? Now y'all got to go watch this. She said, oh, one of Rob's neighbors that lived 5 minutes away. I was like, what? 5 minutes away? So you trying to tell me that he called a neighbor and his neighbor came there to videotape, bitch? They set that nigga up. You heard? They set him up because look at the angle of the video. So either there are some stairs there, right? Where did the video come from? Because it came quick too. And I said, what the fuck? The hotel released this footage? Because it's shooting down. So the person is on an upward angle, shooting downward, okay? I thought, well, why would the hotel give the public the video like that? Hell, they barely want to give it to the police. If somebody go missing, you got to go get a court order and all kind of bullshit. Right, Shakai? You seen that bullshit? It's shot from an upward angle. And I heard that bitch say, hey, beautiful soul. She said, yeah, his neighbor from that lived 5 minutes away from here or him or whatever the fuck she said. But we all know the nigga didn't have time to make a goddamn phone call, bitch. So what are you talking about? That was a clear, perfect angle. Where did the video come from? That will confirm if who set him up. Hello? Because seemed like whoever shot the video was already there. They were there when the police was outside. They was up there when the police went in the door. Fuck y'all talking about? Clearly a setup. Y'all want to talk about snitching. What about setting a bitch up and then? What? So now y'all go investigate that. I got to get my ass to work. Okay. I'll see y'all later. That's what I had really. Thank God it came back to me in the end. Yeah, we want to know who recorded that shit. Absolutely. Absolutely that, Barb. Because that was a bullshit. That was bullshit. Definitely. Yeah, Mr. Carruthers, who the fuck taped that? They was already there before the police got there. Whoever did that was there before the police got there because they were up on the step. But maybe they were they were outside. So it had to have been a balcony or a step or some shit there. Because they were shooting down. And I said, why would the hotel release that shit like that so quickly? Thanks, mamas. She knew it was them before she opened the door and told them to come in. Yeah, and then, was it Hennywise or Stop Lying TV? Somebody had a video and you can hear her saying, yeah, I just don't want him here. So it's like she's saying she don't want him here on one side and then on the other side, oh, nah, fuck what y'all heard. Whoever was there was already there videotaping. Go watch that video back. Where did the video come from? Deuces, y'all have a good day. Be blessed, not stressed. Stay out of bullshit. Okay. Deuces. Oh wait, I didn't see my peoples. I didn't say hi to y'all. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Can I turn my camera around since I'm running late any damn way? Alright, I can't. Oh, we already go. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Deuces.